What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's dive into WrestleMania 40 Night 1 from April the 6th, 2024. A very solid show. The main event was absolutely tremendous. And I think overall, Triple H hit this out of the park. He really did a good job with this show. He did. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I'm not a fan of Triple H sometimes, but on this night, he hit the ball out of the park. He hit a home run. Actually, no, he hit a grand slam with this. So, we kicked WrestleMania 40 off with a video package being narrated by Meek Mill. He did a really good job, in my opinion. Then Coco Jones, she sung a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. She did a really good job with that. Becky Lynch was pacing back and forth, getting ready for her match. She did that in gorilla position. Also, Michael Cole mentioned on commentary that it's 52 degrees in Philadelphia. It feels like it was, I think he said 47 or 48, something like that. So then Triple H, he comes out to a really good pop. And then he welcomes us to WrestleMania. He said, welcome to a new time. Welcome to a new era. Welcome to WrestleMania. So that was great. So then this leads us into our first match of the night. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. So Becky Lynch had a really good entrance. She was narrating excerpts from her book, The Man. So that was good. So she had an augmented reality version of her book. So that was pretty cool. Then Rhea comes out. Her entrance was sung by Motionless in White. I love those guys. They're great. A really good, solid metalcore band. If you guys don't know, check them out. They're really, really good. I've liked Chris Motionless for years. So they've always been a good band of mine that I've always liked, for sure. In the metalcore scene, they're definitely tearing it up. So Rhea Ripley defeats Becky Lynch. She wins via a riptide into the corner. Then she does another riptide for the 1, 2, 3. So this match was good. Becky definitely tried. There was a couple times I thought that Rhea was going to lose, especially when Becky hit the manhandle slam, but thankfully Rhea kicked out. There was one point in the match where Rhea locked in the prism stretch. She locked her knees in. I mean, she got her legs wrapped around Becky. I thought Becky was going to tap. I thought that was going to be the finish, but it wasn't. But this was a solid match, man. The crowd was really into it. Becky Lynch wrestled her ass off. And I think Becky made Rhea look really good. Becky sold very well in this match, standing with Rhea. So this match was solid. I enjoyed it. Great way to kick off the show. Who dethrones Rhea Ripley? I have no idea. But she's now been solidified as a dominant women's champion. And I'm happy for her. I'm guessing they're still going to continue the feud because they can. They'll probably run it back in Backlash in France. So I could definitely see that happen. The third and final blow-off match, they might say that for Money in the Bank. I think that would be good. Because that would give you, after Backlash, that would give you 2 months to build it. So I think that would make sense instead of waiting until SummerSlam. But this was a good way to kick off the show. Kudos to both women. Next, this leads us into the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed tag team championships. There was a video package that was narrated by Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince, and Kit Wilson. And then they basically just talk shit about all the competitors involved, which was funny and great. So, before the match got started, Samantha Irvin, she states that the match will continue until both titles have been retrieved. So, that was good. So, at least we got, the rules of everything. So, that was great. So, I didn't really watch the match. So, I didn't watch the first part of the match. I came in towards the middle of the match. The teams involved were DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Awesome Truth, Miz and R-Truth, New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, The New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods, The Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest, they had a weird-ass entrance. That thing was crazy. So Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, they won the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which was great. That was great. That popped me right there. Well, when I heard about it, that popped me. I was like, yes, my boys won. So I'm glad that they won. I also think that Pretty Deadly, they're going to probably feud them together. They're going to feud with A-Town Down Under, because they did mention whoever won the SmackDown Tag Team titles, they're coming for them. So they're probably going to turn Austin Theory and Grayson Waller babyface, which is kind of weird, but okay. That's fine. So they won. And then Awesome Truth, they won the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm not going to go over what happened in the match. It's just a ladder match. Basically, you just take a bunch of bumps and shit. I mean, we've seen 1,000,005 ladder matches. Seeing it 1,000,006 times is no better. I mean, it's one of the most overdone stipulations in all of pro wrestling. Regardless of promotion, they're just too overdone. But I'm so glad that Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate didn't win. So glad that DIY didn't win. So I'm glad. So I'm glad that the teams that I picked won. So that was great. Perfect right there. Perfect. Moving on. So, we get a commercial for Bray Wyatt's documentary. That's shown. And then we come back from that. Then the Fireflies, they light up Lincoln Financial Field in honor of Bray. So then we see Olympic gold medalist Jordan Burroughs. So he's shown. This is great. So then this leads us into the tag team match of Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma versus Rey Mysterio and Andrade. So all of Legado came down for Dom and Escobar's entrance, and then all of the LWO came down for Rey and Andrade's entrance, which was great. So this made perfect sense. Rey gets the win via the frog splash. He wins. So Dom, towards the end of the match, he gets the chair. Two guys in green masks, they come out. They're massive as fuck. So they come out and they beat down Dom. This allows for Rey to hit the 619. Andrade hits the message on Dom, which is the Hammerlock DDT. And then Rey hits Santos with the frog splash for the 1, 2, 3. And then it's revealed to be Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson of the Philadelphia Eagles. So that was great. And then post-match, they celebrate with the LWO and pose. So this was great. This actually made sense. The match was fun. You know, it was fun. It was great. Hopefully this feud is over with. I thought that Carlito was going to turn heel in this, but he didn't. Maybe they'll save the heel turn for SmackDown after Mania. So I think that could happen. But this is fine, and it makes perfect sense. I'm glad that the babyfaces won because they needed to. Ray needed to win this anyway. It didn't matter how, but I'm glad that he won. So the finish was good, and it actually made sense. Because there's no way that the babyfaces were going to be able to overcome the odds. They didn't have enough, any more help on their side, if we're being honest. So really good shit there. Moving on. So, Jey Uso, he has his entrance sung by Lil Wayne, the best rapper alive, apparently. I don't know. J. Cole would like to talk with Lil Wayne about that. That's just my opinion, though. So, he's sung to the ring. He gets a really good reaction from the crowd. And then, Jimmy Uso is about to make his entrance, but Jay does a suicide dive. This match was kind of so-so for me, because both guys kind of have the same moveset. Towards the end of the match, Jimmy tries to sucker Jay in. He hits the super kick on Jay. Then, he does the Uso splash. Jay kicks out. Jay's able to make a comeback. He hits the super kick, a spear, and then he does the Uso splash for the 1, 2, 3. So this makes sense. Again, I hope this was one and done because I really wish that Rikishi would have been involved in this. I wish we would have seen a lot of him on television. This thing's been going on for months between the two. I want to say about 8 or 9 months since this has been going on, I believe. It's been going on for quite some time. And not to see Rikishi involved, to me, is not good. Rikishi should have been involved. We should have seen him, in vignettes, promos. We should have seen him, come out and try to, tell them, hey, look, you guys are brothers. You guys don't need to do this. They could have done some stuff. I'm shocked that Solo didn't get involved either. That was kind of weird to me that Solo didn't get involved. But it is what it is. But Jey Uso winning was the right decision. So I'm fine with it. But I just wish that Rikishi would have actually been on television. I think that would have been great. The video package was awesome. They had a really solid video package. I love the video package. It was great. That was tremendous. Tremendous video package. I mean, they went and they basically broke kayfabe. They, mentioned their real names and all that and everything else. So it was great. So really good video package. But to me, I think it was one of the weakest matches on the card. Like, it just didn't have that much drama and emotion to it. I mean, I know they tried to make it that with the video package, but even to me, even the video package couldn't even save it. That's just me. I'm just glad that this is all over with. Like, that's why I said this needs to be one and done. This cannot be a feud. We can't continue this post-WrestleMania. This can't go into Backlash. This can't go into Money in the Bank. This can't go into SummerSlam. This should be it. Moving on. So this leads us into the 6-woman tag Damage Control, which is the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai, versus Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. This match was fun. It was what it was, basically. Nothing spectacular happened. Towards the end of the match, Jade got the hot tag. She destroyed everybody. Bianca hit the KOD on Asuka. And then she hit Asuka with her ponytail, which was nasty. I was like, damn, that shit has to hurt. I know Asuka's ribs probably have a ton of welts on them. Like, that shit fucking hurts. Like, it sounded like a damn belt. I was like, oh, shit. So then this allowed for Jade to hit the glam slam on Kairi Sane for the 1-2-3. This is fine. Again, I kind of wish that Jade would have had her first singles match against... I kind of wish that Jade would have had a singles match against Nia Jax. But this does make sense for her. This protects her and everything for a while. This protects her. So this match was fun. All 6 ladies did good. This is fine. And she got a really good reaction. She got a solid reaction, so makes sense. So really good stuff. Really good stuff. This leads us into a backstage segment with Sami Zayn. He's walking backstage with his wife and son. They approach him. So Sami Zayn kisses his wife. And he asks his son if he's having fun. His wife says, you got this. You can do this. Tonight's the night. And then Sami Zayn's son thinks that he can do it. Sami Zayn tells his wife to keep their son in the back because he didn't want him to see this. So Sami Zayn then walks off. Then he keeps walking. He runs into Chad Gable. Gable says he wants Zayn out there by himself. Sami Zayn's confused, but Chad Gable says, you've got this on your own. You've always did. But hey, don't forget, you owe me a favor. And then they both shake hands. And then Sami Zayn's coming to the gorilla position through the corridor. Sami Zayn fires himself up. And then worthless ass Kevin Owens, he comes into play. He embraces Sami Zayn and everything else. And then that leads Sami Zayn into the ring. His entrance music plays. And then this leads us into Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was hard-hitting. It was fun. Chops were involved. A bunch of near falls were involved. Gunther did like 5 or 6 power bombs. Sami Zayn kept kicking out. Sami Zayn sold tremendously in this match for sure. Gunther did a couple splashes, a couple of massive clotheslines. Sami Zayn kept coming and fighting back. He was able to hit a haluva kick. Gunther kicked out at 2. So Gunther hit another powerbomb. Sami Zayn sold that. The commentators wanted the referee to stop it. And then Sami Zayn fired himself up. He hit the brain buster on the turnbuckle. And then he hit 2 haluva kicks for 1, 2, 3. And then they mentioned on commentary that Gunther's reign lasted for 666 days. I was like, oh, okay. Mark of the Beast type shit. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. This match was good. But I wish that Chad Gable would have actually been in this position. It's fine. This makes sense. Gunther more than likely doesn't need a rematch. They probably will end up giving him a rematch, probably at Backlash. And then after Backlash, they'll move Gunther up the card. So they'll probably just insert him into the world title picture on Monday Night Raw. That's probably where he'll go after Backlash. But this match was good. It was fun. The crowd was super into it. I just wish that Chad Gable would have been in this position over Sami Zayn. But I get where they're coming from. I get it. So more than likely Chad Gable will turn heel. So this is fine. So then Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, they come out next. So Nick Aldis, he thanks the crowd for bringing attendance and for the millions watching at home, making this the biggest WrestleMania ever. They've only just begun. Adam Pearce says they've given passion and energy all night as we prepare for the biggest tag team match of all time. They asked for a little more. Adam Pearce thinks the 72,543 people in attendance, and then there's a big display of fireworks that goes off. So that's fun, makes sense. And then this leads us into the main event. So George Kittle, he was in there from the San Francisco 49ers. Vanessa Hudgens was in there. She was shown ringside. Drosky was shown ringside. Wale was shown ringside as well. So that was pretty cool to see all of them. So the main event, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins versus The Rock and Roman Reigns. Cody had a tremendous entrance. Loved it. He embraced his mother. And then Cody embraced his father-in-law, Otis, and he gave him his wrestling belt. Otis has been battling cancer, so I'm glad that he's, still alive. I'm glad that he's doing well, it seems. So we send our best wishes to him. So Cody embraces his mom. Then Seth Rollins comes out looking like a whole clown. I don't know what the fuck Seth Rollins was wearing. I don't. I don't. I don't know what the hell Seth Rollins was wearing. I don't. And then The Rock comes out with an elaborate entrance. So he's got a bunch of game graphics. So he was showcasing a player at the end, only to be the face of the final boss. So The Rock comes out holding the People Championship that was given to him by Lonnie Ali. So that was beautiful. It was great. So then Roman comes out and does his usual Roman Reigns shtick, his long-ass entrance. So the entrances combined were about a good... From The Rock and Roman, at least, it was a good 8 minutes. So this match was fun. So it started out slow and everything. All four of them started each other down and everything. And then stuff got real. So the referee was about to do a count out for The Rock. Rock cussed out, I believe it was it Chad Patterson or whatever? Somebody like that, Chad Patterson. And The Rock's like, don't fucking do it. If you do it, I'm going to fucking fire you. That was hilarious. I loved that. I was like, oh shit, The Rock's not playing. So they had a massive fight scene through the crowd for a while. So it was slow and methodic. So, they're fighting on the outside for a good 5 minutes. They get back into the ring. Rock hits a couple of power moves and stuff and all that. Roman Reigns does the same thing. Superman punches. Also, there was a spear in the match as well on Cody. But then, towards the end of the match, Roman inadvertently hit The Rock by accident with a spear. That was great. The crowd was like, oh, shit. So that was great. Cody and Seth Rollins, they're able to come back a little bit with a couple of stomps and Cody cutters and everything. They did one spot with the double pedigree. That was great. I love that. And then The Rock, towards the end of the match, he taunts Cody Rhodes' mom. She says bullshit and all that stuff to Rock. Roman spears Seth Rollins to the barricade. So Seth Rollins is out. And then Cody hits The Rock bottom to a table on The Rock. And then Cody hits Roman with 3 crossroads. The Rock knocks the referee out. And then The Rock, Roman does a spear to Cody. Rock tags himself in. He hits the Rock bottom and the people's elbow for the 1, 2, 3. The Rock pins Cody. And now it's going to be Bloodline rules on WrestleMania Sunday. This was great. I love this. This match was hella long, but it was fun. It was super fun. A bunch of drama all throughout. It started out slow and methodical for about a good 10 minutes, but this thing kept picking up and kept picking up. It was like a cake, baking a cake. It kept rising and rising and rising. This thing was great. This thing was tremendous. This thing probably went on a good 30 minutes, 30 plus minutes, but it was worth it because it was a good, solid, fun 30 plus minutes. This match was everything that I thought it would be, and I wasn't left disappointed. I wasn't. I knew it was going to be a bunch of bells and whistles and a bunch of referee discretions and all that stuff involved, so I knew it. So this makes perfect sense. Michael Cole and Corey Graves and Pat McAfee on commentary, they were like, look, Cody's basically done. His story's basically over. Cody's screwed. Michael Cole said that. So this is great. This was great. Cody post-match looked super dejected. Same thing with Seth Rollins. Michael Cole said that Drew McIntyre's probably licking his chops and everything. This was fun. This was fun. I actually enjoyed the main event. This main event was tremendous. And night 2, the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, the rematch, should be even better. I know, without a shadow of a doubt, my bad, not The Rock, but Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena are definitely going to show up. I'm willing to bet money on that shit. But WrestleMania 40 Night 1 was solid. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.